Hi everyone. Once we get to Rails 2, we're going to start building this whole project called a secret app, okay, where it's this whole tab where we're going to do testing and everything. However, here in this section of the course, we introduce you to Postgres, which is a better database for production and is a more robust database than SQLite. Okay, there's some key differences. I want you guys to go there and find out what they are and study them and kind of figure out why we're trying to change it to Postgres. Okay, I'm definitely going to cover that in one of my lectures in the future, but for now, I'll just let you guys kind of research. But to be able to use Postgres, we need to create a couple things. We have to change our Vagrant box a little bit. We have to create a couple users for us, Postgres users. So that's what I want to show you. Okay. Here I'm in my. I'm gonna let me quit that. Let me go to my terminal. cd desktop. cd first Vagrant box. So this is the box that we've been working on this whole time, right? There's my demos, our Vagrant file. Okay. So one thing that we have to change here is add Postgres installation, right? So if you guys don't remember, this bootstrap.sh file is a shell script that runs when we run Vagrant up. Okay, when we run Vagrant up, install all these things that I put in here. All right, so we're gonna add Postgres installation, and here is a GitLab repository with another Vagrant box. Okay, this is running Rails 4.2.7, but it pretty much does the same thing that you guys have in your computer. Okay, but we don't need to download this repository. All we have to look at is at this last command here. Okay, echo this echo will just print on the screen what we're doing, but the what we want is this part. Okay, I'll just copy the whole thing actually. All right, so here we're installing Postgres. This is gonna echo, or in the terminal it will give us a message installing psql and its dependencies, and this is the actual installation. Okay, so we need to save that. All right, save, and I will now first make sure that you have run vagrant destroy. Okay, make sure that the box is gone. All right, because we're gonna create a new box on top of it. Okay, your folders and files should be still the same, but you're gonna have to install rspec again. All right, and any other gem that you're using globally. Okay, so let's run vagrant up provision. Okay, this will make sure that the provisions are redone. Okay, so if you just halted the box as well, instead of running vagrant destroy, you could run vagrant halt, and then you could also run vagrant provision. I'll do the provision again. So two ways. I just think it's better, since we're gonna work with a different machine, to just erase the machine completely and just start from scratch. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video, and once Vagrant is done installing everything, I'm gonna start it back up. Alright, so everything's installed. As you can see, we have installed Postgres here and started the server. Now we need to run Vagrant SSH, get into the our Vagrant box, and we'll do is run this command sudo su postgres -c psql. This will get us into the Postgres shell, as you can see, and we need to create one user. All right, we need to create role vagrant, which is the user in our machine. All right, create role vagrant super user login. All right, this way that this vagrant user has all the credentials. Okay, now we're gonna /q exclamation point, or you don't need exclamation point, and it will exit out. Okay, now that we have done that, okay, we could just skip this section where they tell you, where is it? Setup maybe? Here. So this installation process right here, forget about it. We're using Vagrant. We're using a Linux machine. It's perfect. We don't need to worry about that, right? But now we could create our new Rails project. Okay, so let's go / Vagrant Rails new 6, which is the name of our app. Okay, flag D equals to PostgreSQL. Okay, that will be, this is telling us that our Rails project will run in a Postgres machine, a Postgres database. I'm sorry. Okay, and then -t is equivalent of skipping the test unit. You could take it out. You don't have to. It's up to you. All right, and this will create our new Rails project. All right. Now, while that happens, let's go to our user here. And for example, it tells us to run this Rails gmodel command, and we will do that. And then because we're using Postgres, we need to create the database and then migrate it. So SQLite stores the data in files, for example, just like in binary. So in Postgres, it actually stores it like how you see in MySQL. Okay, so let's do Rails gmodel user name string, email string, password digest, for example. All right. Ooh, I need to go into the project. Let's do that. It will create that for us. Now we need to run rakedb create before we run rakedb migrate. Okay. And then that will create a table. If you don't run rakedb migrate or create, it won't create our database schema. For example, Rails DB. Here, I'll go back to the Postgres shell, and I could do something like /t. Hold on, Postgres show tables. Okay, and I could do /dt. I'm sorry, /dt. Okay, and now you can see that I have this users table as well. Okay, show schemas in Postgres, and that will tell me how /dn. Okay, and no, that's not what I want. Anyways, I think that'll be all. I'll look into it and let you guys know. But as you can see, we have a users table now, right? All right. So this is what you have to do for Rails 2. Okay. Bye.